FCS parents. Let me tell you, we've got some excited kids on campus right now. That's because we've got permission slips out for a bunch of field trips right now. Kids love field trips. They love getting out of the classroom, into the world, into the environment, learning things outside the classroom, and there are lots of opportunities to learn things outside the classroom. Public schools are kind of doing away with field trips. It's very hard logistically to get so many students out of the school into another location. We're still small and agile, and I think there's great value to getting out of the classroom and learning some practical things. So earlier this week, we actually had the kindergarten through fourth graders go to San Francisco for the San Francisco Symphony. They had a great program for younger students, and from what I understand, everybody enjoyed it. They went to the San Francisco Symphony. I believe that was on Tuesday. And we've got 2 more big field trips coming up. So as you know, every year we like to do a science field trip for the entire school. In terms of where we're going, some of the logistics of things, this year we had kind of split up our science field trip. And so the kindergarten through 6th graders will be going to the Oakland Zoo on March 21st. It's going to be a great trip. I know several of the staff people at Oakland Zoo. Great zoo. They're going to have a good time. They're going to learn quite a bit while they're there. One thing you may notice is that permission slips are due back pretty quickly. In fact, we need them back by today. I know the permission slip says by tomorrow, but we actually have no school tomorrow, so we need those back by today, and that is because we need to purchase tickets ahead of time. And the only way to make sure that we have our reservation is to purchase tickets. They won't hold that reservation unless we purchase those tickets. So we need to do that as soon as possible. So that's why the turnaround on these permission slips is so fast. In addition, if we buy too many tickets, they will not refund us tickets at all. So we need to make sure we get the right amount. So we need to know who is going, and we need to know how many people are going, and that's why we need the turnaround on the permission slips so quickly. So please try to get those in today. In fact, if you haven't turned it, if your child did not bring it with them to school today, try to get it back here at the school at some point today, either when you pick them up or sometime during the afternoon, because we need those permission slips as soon as possible, again, so we can buy the proper amount of tickets so that we can hold our reservation. But that is going to be March 21st. The kindergarten through 6th graders are going to have a great time. I also announced in chapel last Friday to the 7th through 12th graders that we're doing our 7th through 12th grade retreat. Usually we do that in the beginning of the school year, but we had some logistic issues, and so we had to kind of push that back. But we are doing a 7th through 12th grade retreat. Previously, we've always done that in town. It's been an overnight kind of lock-in sort of situation here in town. This year, we're kind of blowing things up a little bit. In fact, we're going out of town for our 7th through 12th grade retreat. We're actually going down to Monterey on March 15th and March 16th. The kids are super excited. I heard one of the kids say today, it's like 3 field trips in one. And he's not wrong. It is like 3 field trips in one. It's because I arranged for us to get into Monterey Bay Aquarium. We're also going to the beach, and we're going to have a spiritual emphasis during this retreat time. So it really is like 3 field trips in one. So we'll be leaving Thursday morning on the March 15th. We want the students here just at their normal time. We'll probably be heading out by 8:30. We'll head up there, go to the Monterey Bay Aquarium. We'll head to the Monterey Bay Christian Center, and then where they also have a school. And for those of you who don't know, Pastor Jason Yarborough, who is the founder of Fairfield Christian School, is the lead pastor at that church. So we'll be there at his church. And then, of course, Jacob Voice, who is the Dean of Academics and math teacher here at Fairfield Christian School for a long period of time. He is the principal down at Monterey Bay Christian School. So Pastor Jason and Jacob Voice will both be down there. We'll get a chance to see them. They'll get a chance to speak to the kids and kind of breathe some life into them. And it's great because a lot of the kids know those guys already. And then Pastor James is also down there. Pastor James was the speaker at our last retreat last year. He was a youth pastor up in the Sacramento area. He's now down as Pastor Jason's youth pastor. The kids really love him, mostly because, in fact, first time he spoke in chapel for us, a bunch of the kids, as they were coming in, they pulled me aside and said, "Mr. Fortney, is that Steph Curry?" I assured them it was not Steph Curry, but James kind of looks like Steph Curry, so some of the kids kind of get a little excited whenever they see him. But they're going to enjoy because Pastor James is down there as well. I'm hoping he gets a chance to speak to the kids also. And it's just going to be a fantastic weekend, again, of both education and spiritual emphasis for these kids. It's going to be fantastic. Along with that, though, we do need some parent volunteers to go with us, some chaperones, for a couple reasons. First of all, we need some more drivers. We're going to carpool down there. We tried to get a bus, but with an overnight trip, that makes the cost prohibitively expensive. So we are going to carpool down. So we do need some drivers to go down with us. And then obviously for places like Monterey Bay Aquarium, they require certain ratios between chaperones and students, and so we need some more chaperones for that as well. But we would love for you to join us, and obviously more oversight for kids, especially when we're out of town at an unknown location. These kids aren't familiar with that place. I've been there. It's a great school. It's a great campus. But the kids haven't been there, and so we just want some extra oversight. So we would love for some of you parents to go with us. Even if you're not a parent of a high school student, maybe you're a parent of an elementary student, we'd love for you to go as well. We're not limiting that at all. In fact, I know some of the high school students are like, I don't want my parents to go. And I certainly get that. But we do need some parent volunteers, both for drivers and for chaperones during the weekend. So if you are available and would like to go, there's no charge for you. There is a $20 charge for students, just to cover some of our expenses. No charge for any parent chaperones. And we'd love to have you join us on that trip on March 15th and 16th. In addition, one worry of some of the kids was that there are no showers at the facility. But it's one night overnight. I told the kids they are not going to die because they didn't shower one night. Their hair's not going to fall out, their skin's not going to flake off, nothing like that. In fact, I told them anytime they're going to go to a third world country many times for missionary trips and things like that, there may not be showers available. That's happened to me many times. And I told them towels, deodorants, and baby wipes go a long way. So I did warn them also, it's not okay to just cover up their stench with Axe body spray and stuff like that. But there are no showers, so we do want to take at least some steps to make sure the kids are still clean and hygienic. But again, one night without a shower is not going to kill any of them. It may kill some of us as drivers on the way home with the funk that's inside the car, but that's a whole nother story, and we'll deal with that on the drive home. So 2 great field trips, big field trips coming up for our students, and we're definitely looking forward to both of those. Also, tomorrow, which is February 15th, we have no school, and we do have a 4-day weekend. So remember, no school Friday, no school Monday, but we do have a delivery of playground chips coming to our playground tomorrow on the 15th. And moving those things around, it's not too bad, but the more people we have helping us out, the better off it's going to be. So the smallest window they could give me for delivery time was between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. here at the Fairfield Christian School campus. But if any of you parents would like to come and help us move some wood chips, you could earn some fish hours, plus hang out with some of us that are going to be here moving those. And the more hands that are going to be moving them, the faster it's going to go. So if anybody would like to come down tomorrow, again, they'll be delivered sometime between 9 and 11. That's all they could really tell me. But again, if you'd like to come down and help us out, you'd be more than welcome helping us out with moving wood chips on the playground. All right, and again, remember, this is a 4-day weekend. No school Friday, no school Monday. I know myself, the rest of the staff, all the kids are pretty excited about the 4-day weekend. And then coming back on that Tuesday, we'll get back into the flow of things. And then no more breaks until Easter. So a nice long stretch there of getting lots of academics in. So again, we've got lots of stuff going on. There'll be lots more stuff coming up in the next few weeks as we get closer to the end of the school year, and as that time shortens, everything tends to get pushed together. But we'll have information about some standardized testing going on, some other things of that nature in the next few weeks. But the school year is going great. I'm excited. I'm encouraged by what I've seen. I'm encouraged by the way things are going. Just one real quick, if you, as in your daily prayers and things like that, please keep Mr. Cheney in your prayers. He's had a rough couple of weeks. As you may know, we've had a sub for him for the last couple of weeks. And I don't want to give out any details about anything, but please just keep him in your prayers. He's going through a little bit of a rough patch, and he can definitely use your prayers if you think about it. But as always, keep all of us here at the school in your prayers as well. We definitely need them. We want God's direction moving forward in everything we do. All right, I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, nice long weekend with your kids. Hopefully you guys get some time off this weekend as well, maybe Monday for President's Day. And we'll see you guys real soon. Maybe tomorrow as you're helping move wood chips. All right, God bless.